Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023 is one of the biggest jokes and insults to the player base I have seen in my entire life. And yes, I did pre-order the game. You may ask, why would you pre-order the game? This is a Call of Duty, dude. You don't pre-order the Call of Duty game. Are you stupid? Well, someone broke into my Steam account and they wanted to steal my money by refunding a bunch of games. So as a security measure, I wanted to buy something. Robocop was still not on sale. Ghost Runner 2 was still not up to sale, so I was only left with a choice. Yeah, I'm going to purchase Modern Warfare 3. I did enjoy in some way Modern Warfare 2. It's not going to be worse, will it? Well, turns out it is. So instead of someone stealing my money, Activision stole my money instead. And they said to us that they wanted to release this as a DLC, but they changed the tune and they decided to go and release this game as a fully fledged title for $70. And this game is a bunch of DMZ and Warzone modes, slapped together with some cutscenes that make no fucking actual sense, and they sold it to us for $70. I am shy, and someone is going to be like, but do you have a Call of Duty multiplayer map from Modern Warfare 2? Yes, they fucking revamped few maps from Modern Warfare 2 that are not up yet, but I am talking about the campaign because this is the early access we had to the campaign right now. And despite what some people want you to believe, no, you don't have to pay extra to have the access to the campaign. No, you just have to pre-order the game. So basically the campaign just releases week early than the rest of the game. And I also had my fucking moment of silence when I found out that this game is not going to be made by Infinity Ward. It is made by Sledgehammer Games, the guys from the studio that did not really do a good Call of Duty ever. And someone might be like, but they did help doing Modern Warfare 3, the original one. Yes. The key word here being helped. So the story is not existent. There is no story in this game, and they knew about it and they genuinely went with it. So you have Makarov in the first mission escaping the prison, which is fine until you see how Makarov looks and how Makarov operates and talks. In the original Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, he was menacing badass that you actually looked at him and you knew that he is a psychopath and what he's capable of. This Makarov looks like a baby face, and you genuinely, for the entire time when he was on the screen, I wanted to go up to him and squish his cheeks until they turn red. This is the Makarov we're dealing with. You save Makarov, and the second mission is already the DMZ mission. When you ask Farah, go out, find yourself weapon, you have infinite amounts of enemies spawning in the corners, and you have to go up and pick something from the tower and slap 2 trackers on the containers. Yes, that's basically the entire second mission of the game. And the third mission, and the fourth mission, and the fifth mission, and the sixth mission is scripted, and the seventh mission, and everything after the first mission, basically, with an exception of maybe 1 or 2 instances, is the same type of mission. Go out in the field, pick yourself a weapon, and slap a few things on the trackers or blow up a few helicopters, and that's it. Basically, if you don't give a shit and you don't shoot with the shoot the enemies, you can just speedrun the missions in 2 minutes, and that will be it. Basically, you can, if you are skilled at playing games fast enough, you may be even able to finish the campaign and issue the refund request on Steam. This is how bad it is. And if you decide to skip the cutscenes, you definitely can issue the refund request, because it's not going to take you more than like maybe an hour to play the actual game, because there is then maybe an hour, maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes of the actual gameplay in the game. And I don't know, the storyline is also fucking retarded to the point when I was like, there's no possible way this left some writing room or passed through some quality control. No, this is someone like a janitor in his fucking closet, sat down, took the paper out of his bag, slapped it on a knee, and wrote this piece of shit of the story that doesn't make any sense, is full of plot holes, there is no actual story. There is nothing happening in this game, and to make something happening in this game, they killed off one of the main protagonists of the fucking Modern Warfare trilogy. So far it's the trilogy, but there's going to be more. sure, believe me. And I'm not going to say who they killed. They just killed someone at the end. Why? Because they had no ending, they had no story, they had to come up with something. It's one of the stupidest fucking deaths in the games I have seen in my entire life, and they killed him off, and that's it. That's basically it. And there is no weight put into it. Like, he dies and the rest of the team is like, one down. Fuck. And that's basically their reaction. The more of a fucking weight and more of a crying far ahead when her friend dies at the first mission, second mission of the game, when they just drive together and she gets sniped through the window of the car, and she is like, she shows more emotions than the rest of the team when their fucking member dies. And this is the person that Farah cries over, that we don't know anything about, and the game tries to make us care about this person. I don't know who this bitch is, okay? I don't give a shit. And there's a mission with the plane. Oh, is he about to spoil something? Oh my, brace yourselves. There's nothing to spoil. The Makarov blows up the plane. Big whoop. You basically have it from the perspective of Samara, which is a rebel fighter. She's on the gunpoint. Makarov puts the vest on her and she basically is left with the plane, and she blows up the plane because she wants to stop the bomb with the phone. And if she was really that noble, she would fucking just go and jump off the plane because nobody was fucking protecting her. I also love how she keeps holding that gun that isn't glued to her hands like guns of akimbo. No, she just fucking holds this gun. Everyone is panicking, but she, instead of just throwing away the gun to show, hey, I'm not a threat here, she's just holding the fucking gun in her hand. This game is a disaster. Yeah, graphically it looks nice. Feeling of the shooting, yes, it's fine, I guess. I've seen better though. And yeah, this is the entire game. There's nothing to talk about. This game is empty. You basically go out in the field, search for some target, push F, and that's it. That's the entire fucking game. That's the entire single player campaign. There is no bombastic cinematic fucking globe wrecking events happening. Everything is condensed to this fucking one group. There is no outside perspective. You don't get to play like in the, for an example, Modern Warfare 3, original one. You could have you want you played as Price and Soap and Yuri, and then you switched to, for an example, the perspective of the troops, like you played as with Sandman and stuff like this. No, right now you play as only this team and nothing matters. Nothing actually matters. And there's a mission that is probably the longest one in the entire game, which takes place on the stadium, or as I think the longest one may be the third section, when you have to protect the team, because there is also this one in the game, and it takes forever to actually fucking end, because they reused a bunch of things from the map from Warzone to not put any work to it, and you just go out and behind the prize and you pop one headshot at the time into the guards that murder people on the stadium, and you're like, okay, why should I give a fuck? This mission is a flashback, and the flashback mission is the longest mission probably in the fucking entire game. It's the boring mission, and then you actually get Makarov out of the fucking ambulance, and you have to push him constantly because the motherfucker is not going to go. So this results in this fucking comical effect when you constantly have to slap F on his back because he is not going to move, and if you turn away, he is going to fucking kill you, even despite his hands are tied. This is fucking hilarious. And how about this penguin slide by Laswell, when you end the mission as her and she's just belly flopping into the chopper like this? I genuinely thought she's going to just penguin slide out of the chopper from the other side. This didn't pass any quality control. This is one of the worst games of the fucking year, and I can't. Also, the game managed to, for some reason, crash my OBS like 5 times during my playthrough through the entire game, and at the end, it crashed the game. The game just crashed during the last mission. Last few seconds of actual game, the game crashed. I had to reload the game, and when I was witnessing the ending and 2 last credit scenes, I had 2 musics on top of each other, because one music from the actual last mission stayed on the loop, like 5-second loop, and was constantly doing and in the background on top of this music I had another music that was actual music from all of the 3 last cutscenes in the game. I was laughing my ass off, and I don't know how this even went out to the people when I can actually have all of the ending, which is supposed to be this emotional ending, with basically fucked up because there is constantly going out in the background. Holy fuck. We also have brain dead enemies.
Building 1, make an entry. You never saw it coming.
And the peak of stupidity was this moment when I genuinely couldn't stop missiles from launching because there were enemies too close to me. I genuinely couldn't just pull the lever in the tower because there were enemies outside. What the actual fuck? And for the entire time during my playthrough, I had indicators on the side of my screen that my CPU is getting too hot, and I couldn't actually turn it off. Guess what, Activision? My CPU is designed in this way where I don't have water cooling. It is going to be hot. It gets hot even when I'm playing NES games. So give me the option to turn this shit off. This makes look Gollum and Kong like a masterpieces, because the Gollum and Kong actually fucking have some fucking levels and some make I don't know, the Gollum at least makes some sense. The Kong doesn't make sense. This game doesn't make sense. So this is basically Kong 2.0. Fuck this game, fuck Activision. This is probably the last Call of Duty I'm going to buy. I genuinely wouldn't buy it if not for the fact that I had to spend money on Steam. And yeah, because if I actually didn't buy it and I would see that this is what the people are saying about the game, I wouldn't buy it, but I did buy it, and maybe I'm going to get a refund. Maybe they will issue me a refund, because this is still a pre-order. Like, fuck this game. That will be it. Bye for now.
Mission accomplished. Good work.